What if the key to solving your greatest challenges has been hidden in plain sight for centuries? Imagine unlocking the secrets of ancient wisdom, teachings passed down through generations yet largely forgotten in today's fast-paced world. These lessons hold the potential to revolutionize your approach to life, offering clarity, resilience, and empowerment when you need them most. In this video, we're diving deep into the timeless wisdom of ancient philosophies, showing you how these powerful principles can be applied to overcome the stresses and struggles of modern life. Whether it's managing work pressures, dealing with uncertainty about the future, or feeling stuck in a cycle of self-doubt, these teachings can provide transformative solutions. Have you ever felt like you're running on a treadmill, always moving, yet going nowhere? Perhaps you've worked tirelessly to find answers, only to feel more lost or overwhelmed. You're not alone. The truth is, much of what we search for, peace, purpose, and direction, is already available to us. The problem is that it's often obscured by the noise of modern living. Here's the promise. By the end of this video, you'll walk away with actionable insights from ancient wisdom that can immediately start making a difference in your life. These teachings aren't abstract concepts or mystical ideas. They're practical tools that you can integrate into your daily routines to reduce stress, find focus, and unlock your potential. But why ancient wisdom? Why not stick with the latest self-help trends? Because what we're sharing today isn't a fleeting idea or a passing trend. These are time-tested truths, philosophies that have shaped civilizations and empowered some of the greatest thinkers and leaders throughout history. From the Stoic principles of ancient Greece to the serene flow of Taoist philosophy and the heartfelt gratitude of indigenous traditions, these teachings have stood the test of time for a reason. They work. Stay with us, and you'll discover how small changes in your mindset, inspired by these teachings, can create a ripple effect in your life. If you're ready to leave the frustration and overwhelm behind, you're in the right place. Before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our growing community of like-minded individuals. Together, we'll continue exploring transformative ideas like these, giving you the tools to thrive in every aspect of your life. Now, let's step into the world of ancient wisdom and see how it can illuminate your path forward. Have you ever found yourself at a crossroads, unsure of which direction to take? Maybe you felt weighed down by the endless responsibilities of life, struggling to balance work, relationships, and your own well-being. It's a common story, one that resonates with almost everyone at some point. Let me tell you a quick story. Picture a young professional. Let's call her Sarah. She's ambitious, juggling a demanding job, social expectations, and personal aspirations. On the outside, Sarah seems to have it all figured out, but inside, she's overwhelmed, restless, and constantly questioning if she's on the right path. Sound familiar? Sarah's story mirrors what so many of us experience. Despite all the tools and resources available in today's world, there's still a pervasive sense of dissatisfaction, as if something essential is missing. The pressure to achieve, combined with the uncertainty of modern life, can make us feel disconnected from others, from ourselves, and from the deeper truths that guide us. What if I told you that the answers Sarah sought, and the ones you might be searching for, have existed for centuries? These aren't complicated answers. They're profoundly simple yet incredibly effective. The wisdom of ancient traditions offers clarity and solutions that cut through the noise of modern life. So let me ask you this. What's the one challenge in your life right now that feels like a constant uphill battle? Is it stress, a lack of direction, or perhaps a sense of unfulfillment? Whatever it is, there's a way forward, and it starts with rediscovering principles that have stood the test of time. Here's the beauty of these ancient teachings. They don't judge or demand perfection. Instead, they meet you where you are, offering guidance that adapts to your unique situation. Whether it's through the Stoic practice of focusing on what you can control, the Taoist philosophy of flowing with life's rhythms, or the indigenous tradition of finding gratitude in every moment, there's something here for everyone. Take a moment to reflect on Sarah's story and your own challenges. What could change in your life if you approached these struggles with a mindset shaped by timeless wisdom? Would you feel less stressed, more centered, or even inspired to take that next step forward? Before we dive into the specific teachings, I want you to think about one area of your life that you'd like to transform. Hold on to that thought, because what comes next could be the key to unlocking that change. And hey, if this resonates with you so far, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. By doing so, you're joining a community of people committed to living with intention, purpose, and clarity. Let's explore these teachings together. Throughout history, humans have grappled with the same fundamental questions. How can we live a meaningful life? How do we navigate uncertainty? How do we rise above the challenges we face daily? While our world today looks vastly different from the past, the core struggles of the human experience remain the same. That's where the power of ancient wisdom comes in. It's timeless, adaptable, and remarkably relevant to modern challenges. Let's begin by exploring three key philosophies that offer profound insights into these questions: Stoicism, Taoism, and the indigenous tradition of gratitude. These schools of thought, though rooted in different cultures and times, converge in offering tools to cultivate peace, focus, and purpose. Stoicism, originating in ancient Greece and Rome, teaches us the importance of distinguishing between what we can and cannot control. Marcus Aurelius, one of Stoicism's most famous practitioners, once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." At its core, Stoicism is about focusing your energy where it matters. Imagine you're stuck in traffic, late for an important meeting. Your natural reaction might be frustration, but according to Stoic principles, this is wasted energy. The traffic is beyond your control. What you can control is your response, choosing to stay calm, listen to an audiobook, or use the time for mindful breathing. By practicing this mindset daily, you not only conserve energy but also build resilience. In the modern world, where distractions and uncontrollable factors are everywhere, Stoicism helps you anchor yourself in what truly matters. Moving from the logic of Stoicism, we find the gentle fluidity of Taoism. Rooted in ancient Chinese philosophy, Taoism revolves around the concept of Wu Wei, which translates to effortless action or going with the flow. At first glance, this might seem like passivity, but Taoism is about harmonizing with life's natural rhythms. Lao Tzu, the author of the Tao Te Ching, describes it beautifully. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. In our world of constant deadlines and the relentless pursuit of productivity, Taoism teaches us the value of pausing, observing, and aligning our actions with the natural course of events. Think of a river flowing around obstacles. It doesn't fight against rocks but smoothly adjusts its path. For example, when faced with a setback, a missed opportunity, an unexpected detour, Taoist philosophy encourages acceptance. Instead of resisting what's already happened, you adapt, reassess, and move forward with grace. Finally, let's turn to the rich tradition of gratitude found in many indigenous cultures worldwide. Gratitude isn't just a fleeting feeling, it's a practice, a way of seeing the world. Indigenous teachings often emphasize interconnectedness, the belief that everything in life is part of a greater whole, deserving of appreciation and respect. For example, in many Native American traditions, daily rituals of gratitude are performed to honor the earth, the water, and the resources that sustain life. These practices cultivate a mindset of abundance rather than scarcity, shifting focus from what's missing to what's already present. Imagine starting your day with a simple gratitude exercise, writing down 3 things you're thankful for. It might seem trivial, but studies in modern psychology echo what indigenous wisdom has taught for centuries. Gratitude can lower stress, improve mental health, and even strengthen relationships. You might be wondering, how do these ancient ideas fit into my modern life? The answer lies in their simplicity. These philosophies aren't about overhauling your routine, but about integrating small, meaningful practices that ripple into every area of your life. Whether it's pausing to breathe when stress builds, Stoicism, stepping back to realign with life's flow, Taoism, or shifting your mindset to one of gratitude, indigenous traditions, these teachings provide tools for real transformation. As we move forward, we'll break each philosophy down into actionable steps you can apply immediately. Before we do, take a moment to reflect. Which of these teachings speaks to you the most right now? Is it the clarity of Stoicism, the serenity of Taoism, or the joy of gratitude? If this is resonating with you, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. We're just getting started on this journey, and there's so much more to uncover. Let's continue exploring how these teachings can bring clarity, peace, and direction to your life. Ancient wisdom becomes truly transformative when it shifts from being an abstract idea to something you can use in your daily life. In this chapter, we'll break down 3 powerful philosophies into actionable steps that are simple yet profound. These practices don't require dramatic life changes. Instead, they invite you to make small, intentional shifts that lead to lasting impact. Let's explore how to apply the principles of Stoicism, Taoism, and gratitude practices to modern challenges. At the heart of Stoicism lies one key principle: focus only on what you can control. This single shift in mindset can transform how you handle stress, conflict, and uncertainty. Practical application 1. The dichotomy of control. Start by categorizing your worries into two groups. 1. Things you can control. 2. Things you cannot control. For instance, if you're worried about an upcoming job interview, here's how this practice might look. What you can control: preparing your resume, practicing common interview questions, dressing appropriately, and showing up on time. What you cannot control: the interviewer's mood, other candidates' qualifications, or the final decision. Focusing your energy on what you can influence allows you to stay calm and confident. The next time you feel overwhelmed, pause and ask yourself, is this within my control? Practical application 2. Morning reflection and evening review. The Stoics believed in starting and ending each day with intentional reflection. Here's how you can do it. Morning. Spend 5 minutes planning your day. Visualize potential challenges and how you will respond calmly and rationally. Evening. Reflect on your actions. Ask yourself, what did I handle well today? Where could I have acted with more patience or control? This practice builds self-awareness and emotional resilience over time. Practical application 3. Reframing challenges as opportunities. The Stoics taught that obstacles could be seen as opportunities for growth. Marcus Aurelius famously wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." For example, if you face a tight deadline, instead of panicking, think of it as a chance to improve your time management skills. Reframing challenges doesn't remove them but changes how you approach them. 4b. Taoism. Embracing the flow of life. 700 words. Taoism invites us to align with life's natural rhythms rather than resist them. It's about finding peace in the flow, even when life feels unpredictable. Practical application 1. The art of letting go. One of the most liberating Taoist practices is learning to release control over outcomes. When you feel stuck, consider this analogy. Life is like a river. If you fight the current, you'll exhaust yourself, but if you flow with it, you'll move effortlessly forward. Try this exercise. Identify one situation where you've been forcing a specific outcome. Ask yourself, what would happen if I stopped resisting and let things unfold naturally? Commit to stepping back and observing the results. Practical application 2. The practice of Wu Wei, effortless action. Wu Wei doesn't mean inaction. It means acting in harmony with the situation. For example, when brainstorming ideas at work, instead of overthinking, trust your instincts. Taoism teaches that solutions often arise when you're calm and open rather than forcing creativity. Practical application 3. Nature as a teacher. Taoism often draws inspiration from the natural world. Spend time in nature and observe its effortless flow, how trees bend in the wind without breaking or how water adapts to its environment. Use this as a metaphor for your own life. If you're facing resistance, ask yourself, how can I bend without breaking? This perspective brings clarity and reduces stress. 4c. Gratitude practices. Shifting focus to abundance. 600 words. Gratitude, a central theme in many indigenous traditions, is a simple yet profound practice that shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's already abundant in your life. Practical application 1. Daily gratitude journal. Start or end each day by writing down 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be grand gestures. They can be as simple as a delicious cup of coffee, a kind word from a friend, the ability to breathe deeply and feel present. Over time, this practice rewires your brain to notice positive moments, reducing stress and boosting happiness. Practical application 2. Gratitude letters. Write a letter to someone who has positively impacted your life. Expressing appreciation not only strengthens your relationships but also reminds you of the interconnectedness that indigenous traditions emphasize. Practical application 3. Gratitude rituals. Incorporate gratitude into daily rituals. For example, before meals, take a moment to thank the earth and everyone involved in bringing food to your table. Before bed, reflect on one moment of joy from your day. These small acts foster a sense of connection and contentment, grounding you in the present, bringing it all together. The beauty of these practices is their adaptability. Whether you resonate most with Stoicism's discipline, Taoism's flow, or gratitude's heart-centered focus, each offers unique tools for overcoming life's challenges. As you integrate these strategies into your life, remember, transformation doesn't happen overnight. Start small. Pick one practice from each philosophy and commit to it for a week. Notice the changes, not just in your circumstances but in how you perceive and respond to them. If this chapter inspired you, take a moment to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Together, we're building a community rooted in wisdom, resilience, and growth. In the next chapter, we'll delve into how these teachings inspire not just action but a deeper sense of purpose. Stay tuned. As you've journeyed through these teachings, you've likely started to see how ancient wisdom isn't some distant or unattainable concept. Instead, it's deeply relevant to your life, offering practical tools and profound insights that inspire change. Now, let's shift focus to the why, the core motivation behind integrating these philosophies. What drives us to seek out new ways of thinking and living? Often, it's the desire to feel more aligned, fulfilled, and in control of our destiny. Yet, the path to this transformation is rarely straightforward. Challenges arise, doubts creep in, and it's easy to fall back into old patterns. That's where the strength of purpose and reflection becomes essential. Rediscovering your why. Think about the reason you started watching this video. Maybe you're seeking clarity in a chaotic world. Perhaps you're feeling stuck, wanting to unlock a deeper sense of purpose. Whatever your reason, hold on to it. It's your compass as you move forward. Here's a simple exercise to rediscover your why. 1. Take a piece of paper or open a note on your phone. 2. Write down the one area of your life you most want to improve. 3. Beneath it, jot down why this matters to you. 4. Finally, imagine the version of yourself who has mastered this challenge. What does their life look like? This vision becomes your anchor, reminding you that the effort is worth it. The power of small wins. Motivation often falters when goals feel overwhelming. Ancient teachings remind us that growth is a journey, not a race. Celebrate small wins along the way. They're the stepping stones to larger transformations. For instance, if you've started practicing Stoicism, reflect on the moments when you successfully let go of frustration over something beyond your control. If Taoism inspired you, notice the peace that comes from aligning with life's flow instead of fighting it. And if gratitude has been your focus, cherish how recognizing abundance shifts your outlook. Here's the truth. Every small step you take builds momentum. Success isn't about giant leaps. It's about consistent, intentional actions that align with your values. Reflecting on your progress. To truly internalize the lessons you've learned, reflection is key. Ancient wisdom often emphasizes the importance of looking inward, not as a way to dwell on the past, but to extract valuable insights that guide future actions. Here's a weekly reflection practice inspired by these teachings. Start with gratitude. What moments brought you joy or peace this week? Identify challenges. Where did you feel resistance or struggle? Extract lessons. How could Stoicism, Taoism, or gratitude practices have helped in those moments? Set intentions. What will you focus on next week to deepen your growth? Reflection isn't just about analyzing, it's about honoring your journey and recognizing how far you've come. Turning challenges into opportunities. One of the most empowering aspects of these philosophies is their shared belief that challenges aren't obstacles but opportunities for growth. This perspective is transformative. Instead of fearing setbacks, you begin to embrace them as essential parts of your journey. Think of a recent challenge you faced. How might you reframe it using the principles we've discussed? For example, a difficult conversation becomes a chance to practice stoic calm and emotional control. A sudden change in plans becomes an invitation to flow with Taoist adaptability. A moment of disappointment becomes a reminder to focus on the abundance that still surrounds you. These reframes don't eliminate difficulties, but they change your relationship with them, giving you the strength to move forward with resilience and purpose. The transformation you're creating. By now, you've likely started to see a shift, not just in how you think, but in how you approach life. Each philosophy contributes to this transformation in unique ways. Stoicism sharpens your focus, helping you channel energy into what truly matters. Taoism invites ease and adaptability, reducing unnecessary stress. Gratitude practices ground you in appreciation, creating a foundation of positivity and abundance. Together, these teachings empower you to live with clarity, balance, and intention. Before we wrap up, take a moment to commit to one practice you'll start or continue. It could be journaling your gratitudes, reflecting on your why, or embracing a Taoist approach to a current challenge. Write it down, say it out loud, or even share it in the comments below. And if this journey has resonated with you, don't keep it to yourself. Share this video with someone who might benefit from these teachings. Let's create a ripple effect, spreading these transformative ideas far and wide. Finally, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. This is just the beginning of what we're building together. A community committed to growth, wisdom, and purpose. Let's keep learning, reflecting, and growing together.